Hello and welcome back to The Sims 4. Um, First thing I want to do is show you the house that I finished off stream. Um, I don't like that it's not got leaves. I should have done this in summer, but that's okay. Anyway, I just did a couple of changes to the outside, finished off sort of a path to going to the back, and added a tree and changed up the roof a bit. Um, and yeah, so that's our little house from last time. But that's not what we're focusing on today. Today we are focusing on doing uh some sim creation. Things might look a little bit funny because I do have some mods that may not be fully working. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go into create a household. And I'm going to turn down this, or just all game options, game sounds rather. So let's pop these back up to 100 and then pop this down to like 40%. There we go. Changes. There we go. Alright, so what I'm doing in this version, in this game, is I'm going to be making some fae. So the fae are from Irish folklore. The specific fae that I'm going to be making are the gods of the D&D world that I've created for myself. So the story goes for this is these 8 fae got sick and tired of the angels and the demons all getting all the pacts because of monotheism. So they went and they created their own world. So there are 8 of the fae, and they are all linked to an element there's 8 sort of spiritual magical elements in this world. So there's the 4 physical elements, which are, earth, water, air, and fire, and then there is the 4 metaphysical elements, which are spirit or life, love, death, and magic. I'll go into more details on sort of the lore I have for these 8 fae as we go, but we are going to start off with the fae of Earth, who I have called Vesta. And I'm going to make 8 households, and I'm going to do a sort of a male and a female version of each of these fae. They are ungendered beings. They choose how they look on whims. I'm doing how I see them. But they can be male or female or non-binary or anywhere in between. It is based on, so the world that this is coming from is Ikora. It is yeah, so this is my world. This is the world I've created. This is where this is from. So we're gonna start off with Vesta, and this girl actually is a good base for her. So Vesta is we'll start off with the female version. Abundance, life, strength, solid and stable, all of those sorts of things. That's Earth. So for the female version for this one, we're doing very much sort of an Earth Mother Earth type of thing. So the first thing I'm going to do to change up our lady here is change her body type to something more like that. I think that works. So she's more of that sort of mother, very curvy, very just abundance and mother and softness and all those sorts of things is what we've got for her. And I hate her outfit, so I'm just going to quickly change it to something that doesn't look completely horrible. Clothing. That'll be good to start off. I do want her to have a darker skin tone. I feel like Earth is that earthy skin tone. So I'm going to keep her with that earthy skin tone there. Let's go into her face. Now, I also have all of the Fae have specific colors related to them, and I'm going to do those with the clothing for these Fae. So, Earth is associated with green, with, you know, lusciousness. I almost want to try. No, I think I like that sort of mid-tone skin tone for her, I think. Yeah, I think I quite like that, and definitely a warmer skin tone. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think I really want to change anything. I definitely want to change her eyebrows. She is very much like kind. Oh, not that. Yeah, sort of kind, soft, round. All those sorts of things. Yeah, that sort of idea around her. I imagine Vesta, when she's in her different forms, she uses the pronouns of that form. So while I'm doing the female version, I'll be calling her she, her. There are other Fae who are more fluid or are more specifically ungendered, especially the Fae of Magic. Fae of Magic is very much ungendered. They just don't care. But Vesta is like, when she's in a specific form, she is that gender a bit more. So when I'm working on her female form, I'm going to refer to her as her, and when I'm working on her male form, I'll refer to Vesta as him. I'm not sure what eyebrows I want. A lot of this is going to be me just like flicking through. Ooh, I almost want that. No, I know what Fae I'm going to use them for, but they're. Oh, I keep going back to that one. Yeah, we want soft. I want. No, not thin. Definitely not thin eyebrows. I think some of these top ones here that have sort of a slight arch. Yeah. I think those ones there. Let's have a look at her eyes. First off, we are definitely going to be changing the color. We're going to go for a much brighter green. Oh my gosh. I'm not doing that. Oh, I like those ones. Those ones are quite pretty. Alright, and then for her eyes, we definitely want those big round eyes. I don't think I want eyelashes for her at the moment. I think I'll put eyelashes on her in the makeup section. But I would definitely want sort of the double lids. I'm thinking sort of like Polynesian, sort of semi-looking. I'm not good at doing these, so I'm less like semi-looking. Yeah, something like that, and then we'll just go and make her eyes bigger, just like that, and yeah, her nose and lips look good, so we're gonna keep those as is. What about her chin? You know what, I'm okay with that chin. Yeah, okay, I'm right with that. For her hair, I think I definitely want long hair, because again, we want that sort of like, abundance and all that sort of stuff. Oh, I love that. Oh, that looks good. I quite like that. Can we get a bit more of a green tone coming through? I have to be careful because I don't know a lot about culture. I am very, very white. Yes, I like that. I quite like that. That works there. But yeah. So I'm very, very white, and I'm not very good with doing things visually, which makes it really interesting to do things like this. But yeah, I think that works. Okay, I don't think we're gonna do any headwear for her unless, actually, there are things like this. I think we need something like this for like her more formal wear. We want it kind of contrasting almost. Oh, okay, I think this one for like her formal wear, because like, so there's going to be her everyday look, which is going to be like a semi-casual, but still like Fae and other. And then we're going to have a formal look, which is like the Fae are having a meeting. The Fae are in their Fae and they are Faeing it. Oh, I like that one. But again, it gets lost in her hair and I don't like it. The only issue with this hair is I'm not going to be able to do it like any other way. Ooh, I could give her horns. That would suit her because again, she's like foresty and that sort of thing. That could work actually. I'm definitely going to do the horns for the male version, so I might not do them for the female version. I think for this one we won't bother with anything. Hang on, I just want to quickly check this hair. Good, okay, good. Because I'll probably use that for either probably the hot weather outfit. Is there anything else that could work? No, that's a bit much. Yeah, okay. Good. I don't think I want to do any not too many accessories. We'll definitely do some leaf earrings. And yes, we're going like very, 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 you know, stylized with this. Ooh, I like that one. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. I don't think I want any glasses for her. There are definitely some that will have glasses, but she's very much more of an, like, again, outdoorsy, like, someone you would imagine, like, being around kids and being outdoors and, like, doing gardening and having, like, a barbecue dinner and being that sort of host. Like, that's the sort of style for her. I don't like that one. I like that first one better. Oh, no, I wanted to do this for her. Because I wanted some sort of like, sort of a rocky texture almost. Which I think this works. I quite like that, yes, okay. Let's go with that. We don't need medical devices. I'm not doing medical devices on any of the Fae. The Fae do not have medical issues. I will be doing beings with, like, people with medical issues, but I need to learn more about those sorts of things. Oh, I like that. That's quite nice. A bit more subtle than the other ones there. And yeah, we'll go... Do I want sort of dark, or do I want it a bit lighter? I think I want it sort of lighter. Let's go back to just that top that she had before. That one, that one. Oh, let's go with that one. And then let's give her some eyelashes in black. Yes! Yes, queen! Very nice. And yeah, we'll leave her cheeks as they are there. And then I want to do maybe the... Oh, yeah, the deep brown. I like that. Okay. And I'm not going to do any face painting, but just going to have a look at them. I'm sure that there will be some Fae that I do some face painting on, but it's not going to be this one. Alright, so that is her face all done up. That's going to be her you know, everyday wear. I'll also do the same makeup for her formal and party and hot and cold weather. In fact, speaking of that, let's do this and go. We want everyday, formal, party, hot weather, cold weather. All of the same for that, and same with the accessories. Everyday, formal, party, hot weather, cold weather. And I kind of want the necklace. I almost want the necklace to be like, it is built into her. It is her skin almost. Like that is how she is. So I want this on all of them. The necklace there. Alright. Cool. And then clothing for her. So her everyday clothing. No, we can go with a dress for her everyday. We're gonna pick the color as being green. We'll go green and brown. We're gonna keep mostly towards that green. But yeah, keep towards. In fact, actually, let's get rid of brown because it's gonna muddy it up. We'll go with green and then but with the idea that brown is also acceptable. We want something casual. That's too formal. Ooh, I like that. That's almost more party wear though. What's the light green version of that one? No, that's more water, I feel. That's a bit too mothery. She's still young. She's just she's sort of that young person who's got the community garden who invites people over for barbecues all the time. So she's still trendy and happy and things like that, but just yeah, not full on Earth Mother, but the community mother almost. Oh, that one's quite nice. I don't like the patterning on it though. That one works. It's still not the right vibe. Ooh, I don't know. Not that. This is going to be a lot of it because I'm not able to visualize them. That's too frumpy. This is more like what her formal is going to be. Actually, that's probably going to be her formal. Can I pop this on her formal, please? No, that is going to be for the Fair of Air. Because their theme is very much feathers. Oh, I like that actually. That's cool. You know what? I can do multiple outfits. Why am I not doing multiple outfits? Inca Maya influence. Yeah. Oh, that almost works. It's just the wrong way the colors go. Too much yellow. That almost works. Again, it's not quite bright enough. I don't know. There's a few that I quite like. But that's the thing. That's the thing with The Sims. Unless you're literally custom making the things, it's never going to be right. That'll be her swimwear, I think. Or something similar to that. I'll have to have a look through the colors. Yeah, probably the green one there. Yeah, that one there, I think, will be her swimwear. Definitely not. That is not her at all. So I will also be doing some of the occults for some of these fae. So there's going to be there's the Fae of Air. Ooh, that would be nice for a formal. And there's going to be the Fae of Air, who's going to be a fairy. I quite like that. What other colours have you got? But with plain black, no. But yeah, but we'll go through those when we get to them. So, one thing that you can do in my D&D world is you can actually offer up worship to the Fae and get an actual bonus in game for it. If you give a good enough offering. So essentially, you get a bonus dice to your roll. I think I like that one. I think for her every day, I think that's what I want. Very much that sort of, she is working in the garden, she is going for a hike, that sort of vibe for her every day. So this is the one that's she's sort of incognito, semi-incognito, she's walking around with the humans. Oh, there's also that one. Oh, that works for her. Oh, that one works. I like that one. That works for her. So still that sort of she's walking around with the humans, like she's ready to have a good time, like a party, but at the same time she could be spending the day in the forest, sort of like just relaxing as well. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's go with that. Accessories. I don't know what accessories I want for her. I definitely want accessories, because again, we want that sort of abundance, but we're not going to go for something like this. This might be on her formal version, but not on this version. But yeah, sorry, back to the offerings. So you can give offerings to the Fae, and you'll get like actual bonus dice in game. So with Vesta, let me go back to my thing here. So Vesta has a very close relationship with mortals. She's very much like that Earth Mother, and she normally will accept like gifts from the land. So nice rocks, things grown, that sort of thing. No, I think I like not that one. That one. Yeah, I like that for that hand. Ooh. Kinda has to be that, doesn't it? Oh, no, sorry, it needs to be this one. I thought of this before. Yeah, it absolutely has to be that one. It's a shame I can't do that and this. I want both of them. So yeah, gifts from the land. Things created as well. She's that sort of one that'll do creative things. Do I want gloves for her? No, I don't want gloves for her. No, not in this. In her formal, she'll wear gloves. We definitely want her to have rings, because again, abundance and prosperity and those sorts of things. Green. Oh, there's not many, is there? Okay, let's go with that. Excuse me? Back to accessories. Rings. Not that. That one? Why is there only the one for that one hand? I don't like that. Yeah. I think those. They don't quite match in color. Can I get better colors, or is the gold's just horrible on that? Okay. Okay. So that works. Then we want fingernails, of course. We gotta have nice fingernails. Do you actually have any good green fingernails? I didn't want sharp. I wanted sort of blunt. But I wanted a pattern on. I think those ones. I think that works. Because there's not much option for green. And then we'll just go for green toenails. Leggings! Let's get some leggings, shall we? Maybe not. Underwear. Doesn't come in green, that's right. No, I think we won't worry about leggings or socks. And we won't worry about the skin effect on that one. We definitely want sort of the wedge shoe. That shoe that she's wearing doesn't count as a wedge. Does it count as a sandal? Sandals? Yeah, it counts as a sandal. Okay. You know what? I quite like those. They're nice and chunky. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. I quite like that. Okay, that's her everyday look. Alright. So that's gonna be her everyday look there. Now her formal. Good, we have that dress. I wish I could do something better with her hair. Can I do anything with her hair? I don't think I can. I don't think there's like dreads with different colors in a better updo. which is a shame. They should definitely give us more options for that. They're not dreads, they're braids, aren't they? Anyway, okay, we'll leave that as is. I'm going to change your lip color because for some reason that didn't stick. Okay. And then we've got that. Now we're just moving straight on to accessories because we've got most of the stuff here. Accessories. So, we're gonna go a bit more formal with things. Okay. Yeah. Still keeping that bracelet because that's the one I like. We'll go with this more... Actually, no. You know what? We won't. We'll go with that same armband because I think that suits. Gloves. I hate that color. Let's get rid of formal because I think I want this one. Maybe. Ugh. Oh, they're all ugly. What about these? No, those are gardening gloves. Those don't work. This in a different color? Oh, that in the lighter color works. Okay, cool. Rings, again, we're gonna just go ahead and get the rings that suit. I think it was this one? Yeah, but with the colors there. And then we'll go with, ooh, those nails maybe, or those ones. I like those. Yeah, we'll go a bit more formal with the nails. I'm not going to worry about leggings because you can't see them anyway. Let's give her the skin effect, shall we? It's not super obvious. But this is where she shines. This is her, like, fully in her element as a goddess of this land. This is her. Ooh, those, but in a better color, I think. Hang on, I need to quickly change her dress so I can actually see her shoes. Yes. Yes. You can't see them, but we know they're there. I might want to change the color of it, though. I think I liked the bright ones better. Yeah, I think I like those bright ones better than those. It doesn't quite suit her dress, but it's alright. Yeah, so it wasn't much to change in the formal because I'd already picked out a few of the things when I was going through it before. Athletic. Athletic, I want to lean more towards that sort of gardening. Like, she doesn't really go for runs. She goes for hikes, but the main, like, outdoor physical activity she's got to do is, like, gardening and things like that. So, let's see if we can find something more along those lines. Like, no, not that. Not that at all. Ooh, something like this? I hate the colors. Those colors kind of work. Yeah, something like that maybe. And then... I like the idea of like cargo pants almost. Like those are not it. Like cropped cargo short like pants. So yeah, sort of like this. I kind of don't want these green. That color kind of works. I need to widen her legs. These look weird. She's so tapered. It's very funny. Yeah, see, this is why... Oh, she needs a bigger booty. She absolutely needs a bigger booty. This is why you don't do... I don't do... This is why I don't do large sims. Because the proportions don't work properly. In this one, we're definitely going to give her gloves. And we're going to get rid of athletic. And give her gardening gloves. Yes. And then let's give her just some nice... boots, maybe? Some like hiking boots? Yeah, there we go. That's her athletic. Why did your makeup change again? Oh, am I going to change her ears? No, she's very closely related. She keeps in touch with the Oh, I need to not match your hair with that. She keeps in like she's more with the humans, so she doesn't really have the pointed ears. Some of them will have fey pointed ears, but not Vesta. All right, your sleep outfit. This is where you're a bit indulgent. This is where you go a bit more like nice. Oh, but also at the same time that. I quite like that. Let's just pop that on a second one. But yeah, I'm thinking more like pretty and flowy and nice, you know? Not to this extent, but like I think this one works quite well. Or maybe this one if it's got a slightly different. See, that color doesn't quite work. Yeah, maybe that one. But then I think no shoes. And for coming back to this first one, let's see, not those. Those, maybe these. If they've got a better color, maybe just grey. Yeah, that works. Okay. Now we are at party. This looks more like a uniform than a party outfit. So no, we're not doing that. We're already in shoes, so let's get her some pretty shoes. Shall we? Let's go for wedges. I think wedges work. No, I think I like those ones. And then we're going for a full body outfit. We want something really fun. Ooh, that right off the bat is really cute. Okay, popping you there while I have a look for some other stuff. See, the thing is, I want something that's... Yeah, I liked this one here. Yeah. So let's grab that one again. I might have multiple party outfits for her because I just like the party outfits. No, not that. So this is where she kind of gets to explore a bit more. You know, wear some slightly different things. Just be a bit more fun and flirty with things.
Oh.
No, not that. Ugh, no, don't like that. That one there. That was the other one I liked, isn't it? Okay, yeah, I think we'll go with those. I'm not going to worry about accessories for these because these are her a bit more chill, a bit more relaxed in her party wear. Yeah, alright, then swimwear. Wonderful. We're not going to worry about shoes. Yeah, and that's done. And actually that's quite cute too. See, I had that one that I picked out earlier. That's not even swimwear. What about this one? This one's quite cute. Oh, I like that! Oh, with a little pop of pink. Oh, I do like that. There's also a blue one. I don't know. I think I like the pink one better. Yeah, okay, there we go. Let's go with that, because then, yeah, that's a bit more flirty and cute there. Hot weather wear. We're gonna go for... ooh, something like this. So I haven't done many two-piece things. There's not really a good green in that. Oh, this here is cute. Again, there's not really a good green. Okay, hang on. See, that is what they class as green, which is not what I class as green. It's still cute, though. So it might be okay. Oh, there's that there. That's kind of cute. Yeah, I quite like that. That's cute. Okay. Oh, and there's also something like this. Oh, I like that one. I think we'll stick with that one. I'm just gonna have another quick look through. That one or that one? No, I like this first one better. Way to go. That one. And then I think we're gonna give her shorts, like short shorts. Yeah, so she's definitely more of a summer fae. You know, Earth abundance comes with, you know, spring, summer, and then autumn as well. Winter is definitely a time for the Earth to sleep more. So she probably doesn't like the cold very much. But yeah, no. Ooh, that's cute. No. Not for this. No. We want it to be high-waisted. See, these are my favorite ones. These have always been my favorite shorts. Whenever I do like self-sims with shorts, I do these ones. But I think that one works for this. And then shoes. And again, I think I want wedges. Because I think wedges work. Or sandals again. Yeah, let's go with these sandals. Those are nice. Yeah, there we go. And we're not going to worry about, again, accessories so much because, again, I feel like this is more outdoorsy, enjoying the summer, enjoying the hot weather sort of idea. And then wet weather. What have you... Why did you randomly put a nose ring in? That's... She doesn't have a nose ring. That's not this sim. Let's give her a lipstick back again. Okay. For cold weather. Oh, something like that does kind of work though, doesn't it? Like still kind of flirty underneath, but very, very warm. Oh, that does kind of work. That does not. I kind of like that. It's not the right colors. Let's look at the other colors. Oh, I could totally go for more autumn colors for her in this. Oh, I could definitely do more like autumn dark colors because it's the time that she sleeps. Oh, that would work really well actually. Yeah, so maybe that or that one. I think I like the plain better, but I do tend to like plain better. Yeah, I think I quite like that. And then, you know, one accessory I do want to give her, because we're covering up her neck anyway, let's see if it will accept a scarf. No, it doesn't accept a scarf. That's okay. That's right. Alright. Oh, she's randomly got a ring on already, so let's go check her accessories. That is not the ring I want for you. Again, we're gonna go with these rings. I almost feel like she'll have less in winter, because again, she's like not as out there. I need nails on all of her fingers. Let's see. Formal's got different. Everyday's got different. Let's get the nails on all the others. I think party I'll do differently, and hot weather I might do differently. Yeah, let's do something different for hot weather. Let's go a bit more fun. Like, that's almost too much. Let's go with that one for hot weather. And yeah, that one for party as well. Okay. Okay, good. The other thing I need from here is definitely need leggings for this one. And let's go with green here, because I feel like we need to get the green back in a bit. Not those. Those? That almost works. That's kind of... Oh, it's not right. It's not right. I do kind of like that. See, I want this color. That's the color I want. But I don't have that in other leggings, unfortunately. And I don't want the rips on there. Oh, there's a darker... Oh, that works. Not that. That works. That works there. What about this one? No, that doesn't work. I think that works. That works well. Okay, and then we want boots. We definitely want boots. We want pretty boots. We want nice, pretty, warm boots. I think those work quite well. I want gloves. I should get her gloves for this. Yeah, just something like that. Means you can't see the rings. Yeah, okay. I think that is Vesta. At least dressed. I need to give her a personality. So this is her everyday. Like this kind of shows her every day. It's like she is abundance. She is cheerful. She is always ready to party and have a good time with people. Then her formal is very formal, very luxurious, very over the top. She is a queen. I need to give her her headpiece. Go away. She is getting this for her headpiece, and I wanted that color. That color suits her dress better. Yeah, that one there. So yeah, she's abundant. She is the ultimate goddess of abundance and earth and beauty and all that sort of stuff. Then we have her workout gear, which is very much more catered towards hikes and working in the garden, that sort of thing. Her sleepwear, which I've got two of. One that's very comfy and like cozy night in, and then one that's a bit more showy, like having a slumber party sort of thing. And then we've got a few party outfits, just a few, that are a bit more fun, a bit more flirty, a bit more showy. And then we've got her very cute little swimwear there. And then hot weather again, that fun, flirty, party out in the sun sort of thing. And then her cold weather is very much, I don't want to be here, I want to be in bed. So that's this. So, her aspiration, I think, we could go for nature. Yeah, we'll go with freelance botanist, but she could also be like successful lineage, like these big happy family ones. She's also very much that. She's also friend to the world. Like there's a few that she could be, but I think that a freelance botanist is going to be her best option. She is let's have a look. Loves the outdoors, absolutely has to do that. Recycling, because she wants to protect the earth. And green friend, yeah, absolutely. There's probably others, but we can only have 3. Yeah, let's go with those. So that is Vesta. She is, yeah, lovely. Now let's do her male counterpart. So to do that, her male counterpart is actually going to be very, very different. But what I'm actually going to do because I want the same skin tone, I'm going to save the house as Earth Fae. So just going to save that to my library right now. Hang on. I wanted to give her the last name Fae. No, she uses she, her pronouns. I think I'm alright with her voice there. It didn't really sound wrong. I did want to see, yeah, female frame, female, becomes pregnant, yes. Sexual orientation, she is happy with either. She is very open. She's not really exploring romantically and isn't really interested in sex. Like, that's just not how she rolls. She is much more friend and gets along with everybody. They don't feel jealous. The Fae don't feel jealous. Except maybe the Fae of Death. But most of the Fae don't feel feel jealousy with romantic partners. And there is a reason for that. The Fae themselves, when they came into this world, they created it and then went, we need help. So they merged their magic together and made children. So the second generation of Fae, which are mixes of the two. So two Fae mixed together to make sort of a almost a lesser Fae, which I will possibly do like different family trees going forward if that is something people are interested in. I'll make a whole world with just the Fae. Anyway, so now what we want to do is I want to go into my gallery. I might hide it because I don't know what I've got on there actually. So I'm just going to quickly hide that so I can see my library. Oh, I don't have anything too important on there. Okay, that's right. Let me go back to there. Okay, so we now have 2 of Vesta. So I'm going to change this one into a male. So we've still got that same skin tone. First thing I'm going to do is this one is very much muscle. I hate it. He's still he should be like normal proportion sort of thing. That's a bit better. I think I hate his arms because of the jacket, so I'm going to fix that later. Oh, was I going to give her tattoos? I don't think I'll give her tattoos. Him, though, the first thing we're going to do, he's going to be shirtless for his everyday. We're not going to give him a full shirt. He might wear, like, something a bit lesser, like maybe a vest. If we can find a vest that doesn't, like, cover much. But, like, we don't want it that, like, obvious. That can be for his formal. We'll do a 2-piece formal. He is very much, like, he's much more showy, much more, like, yeah. There was a button up that had nothing underneath, wasn't there? I mean, there's something like this. See, his shoulders are so broad. It's ridiculous. So we're going to keep with the same sort of idea, except this guy is tending more towards strength and strength and stability rather than that sort of abundance and those sorts of things. I think I just want to leave him shirtless and give him tattoos. Let's give him tattoos. I'm going to change his face as well. There's not many. Oh, I definitely want something like these. I definitely want like a full arm tattoo. Do I need to go for custom? I might need to go for custom ones. I mean, there's this, but I have this kind of in mind for one of the other Fae. Oh, but it is vines. That does kind of work. Okay. No. Okay. No, let's give you that same... See, the thing is, I also like this. Oh, I like that way better, actually. That's way better. Do we have something like that on this side? No, okay, in that case I'm just going to do one arm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing just all the Polynesian things with this. That looks almost ocean-like, so I don't want that. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, I don't think there's anything for the back. That's alright. We don't need a death hand. What about these ones on his ribs? they cover some of the stuff. So no. Yeah, we're going much, yeah, like I said, much more towards that sort of Polynesian look. Oh, we need like a proper moko and like facial tattoos. I was gonna do that for Vested, that's okay. Can I get like a proper facial moko or facial tattoo? Body type, head. Please tell me someone has done some sort of like tribal facial tattoo. I know these have a lot of meaning, so I don't like. I would rather get one from an artist who knows moko and has done a proper job of it and has like put a description of the meaning in there and things like that, than try to do one myself and get it wrong. Yes, we're going very Maui with this. It's very, very Maui. Except Maui doesn't have a facial tattoo. And something like that. That looks wrong. Tribal. Yeah, it's too stark. It doesn't suit what he's already got. I am going to save that one to my library for later. No, I don't want it on you. Excuse me? Oh. I have to remove it all so that I can get rid of just that facial tattoo. I hate that. Okay. Back to here. And there, and there, and... No. I think that was it, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. I don't like your nose. That works. There we go. Okay. And I'm alright with your eyes. I want you to have bigger eyebrows. Again, we're not going for like... Oh, they work nicely. Your lips, I want you to have... Yeah, those lips are okay. Not that. That one's like caricature. I don't like your hair. I think I want to go long hair again. Oh, what? Why does that work so nicely? Oh, he looks so nice like that. Oh, and that one there works nicely too. No, I don't quite like that. I have a thing against dreads. I don't like dreadlocks. So I will probably never use dreadlocks, to be perfectly honest. No, that doesn't work. Oh, but those dreadlocks almost work. No, I want like thick, voluminous hair again. Oh, again, though. See, this is the thing. His dreadlocks look kind of cool, but I just don't like them because they're dreadlocks. I think that's the style I want. Yeah, I think that's the style I want. So he's gonna have the same things, except I think he's not gonna want this. I want him to be bodybuilder and less outdoor and more I want him to be physical, like enjoy, yeah, active. Let's go like that.
Chababa.
Yeah. Alright, so we need some pants for you. What green pants am I going to give you? Oh, but why did those work? Okay, that kind of works. I mean, I could go full out and do that, but I'm not. It's not that far. He isn't Maui. We aren't doing Maui. Again, this is his everyday walking around with the humans. No, but at the same time, yes. No, these ones. So Vesta, the two Vestas are like when they're in their gendered form, they are gendered, and they're quite strong in those genders, in my mind. Oh, that kind of works. I imagine him in bare feet though. He does need a necklace, I think. I do feel like he needs a necklace. Decide. I think I want those shorter pants that I saw before. Which ones were they? Those ones? Yeah, I think those ones work. It's completely covering one of his tattoos, but that's okay. I do want to give him a necklace. No. Oh, and I wanted to give him horns. He gets horns. Because I want them that way. Okay. So that's an option. That looks quite good, actually. Again, I could give him the same thing with the... But I don't think... Then again, that in brown might look alright. No, I think I like the green stone spikes rather than the stones on his on his neck. I don't know. Maybe he needs jandals. Do we have jandals? Those are almost worse than bare feet. Oh, those are kind of good. Okay, we'll go with those. Okay, so that's his everyday. Now for his formal. You do not get glasses. And your formal... Oh, I love that. That does not suit him at all. That's right. I was going to do the leaf shirt for his formal, wasn't I? That one. Yeah, I think we need to go heavy into the leaf shirt for his formal. Okay. Yeah, heavy into the leaves. We want to go heavy into the leaves, which means we're not going to have formal. I want it... It's from the Enchanted by Nature pack. I don't want those for his... Is it the Enchanted by Nature pack? It is Enchanted by Nature pack. That doesn't suit. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. I like these. Yeah, let's go with those. And then shoes. We got any Enchanted by Nature shoes? Not informal. No, I don't like those. We'll keep them with bare feet again, and accessories can go away. I almost don't like his pants. Why do the pants not suit? That feels like the wrong color. Why do the pants not suit the shirts that are meant to go with them? It's the third one. What's the third color in this one and two? Well, that doesn't suit at all. None of these suit. None of these match or look good. Oh, I hate it. Okay. let's find a color of this that does suit the stuff then. They don't have any. Why would you do this to me? No, you know what? I'm gonna keep it and we're just gonna have it mismatch because that's ugh. What about your Enchanted by Nature outfits here? Let's get rid of formal. Well, those are absolutely useless. Okay, well, we'll go with that. I do kind of want to give him shoes. Athletic. Again, shirtless. He doesn't wear shirts. I like those pants. Let's go with... He wants to wear as little shoe as possible. Can I get these in green? Let's get these pants in green. These ones don't have green. What colors does it come in? That works better. Your voice is weird.
Menarskal? Huh? Omiva. Uh-huh. Fimems, Yavoya?
Oh.
Shiflita am soon. Hey, Reginu Nupsa. Quaxinas Vopea?
Why does it sound so...
Penas Warbo.
Oblish. Bernala Fwo. Tinawa Frangi.
The thing is that works because it sounds like Maui. Okay, let's go with that though. Alright. Why do you keep on putting on glasses? You don't have glasses. Again, shirtless. Sorry, but you're not getting those. Okay, let's just get some pants. I think shorts. I think these in green. Those will work. And no shoes. Yeah, no shoes. Party, that is definitely not what you're wearing for party. Again, I think we need to give you your horns. Those. And I think we almost want to lean into that a little bit. Like, go more towards the... Oh, but actually that kind of looks good. No, I think I want it to go two-piece. Let's get pants first, just like any pants. Let's just get any green pants to start off with, just so he's not pantsless. Ooh. I feel like his party's going to almost be more formal than his formal. Which I don't want. He's like kinda dude man bro-ish. A little bit. Oh, this one needs to be his formal. This'll match the pants. Okay, you need to go to formal. Let's change up the pants and the formal here into that. And then yeah, we need to give him shoes. Not formal shoes. Again, why do they not have ones that match nicely in the packs? That almost works. I think that one's the closest I'm gonna get. Yeah. Okay. That's the closest I'm gonna get. It's very matchy-matchy, but I feel like it kind of suits him. In that case, I can go with the vest for his party. You know what? We're going to go a different color because that's what I want to do. He is going to, he's going to branch out for his party wear a little bit. That doesn't suit. I like those pants. I want to change his vest to suit them. If I can get it. Indeed. I quite like. Is it that color? Yeah, it's that. I quite like that color. And then shoes. Again, he kind of wants to wear as little shoe as possible. Yeah, let's go with that. It's mix. It's thing is like he's not really someone who cares about appearances and fashion. He just kind of goes, you know what? I want to wear leaves and I want to be comfortable, and then I'll go to this party. So that's kind of his vibe there. Swimwear. We're gonna make sure he's got his necklace back on. Actually, that's a good point. Let's make sure he's got his necklace in all of the important ones. And then everything else can go away. Get rid of the other accessories. Okay. That one. I think that suits him better. And he's definitely not wearing shoes for beach day. At the same time, he's kind of a Speedo guy. He's both. He's both these people. He's these three people all at once. I think I like the skirt. I think that suits his vibe better. Hot weather. Definitely shorts. Excuse me. Again, no shirt. There's no point in him wearing a shirt in summer. Get rid of the accessories. Why did they give him a nose ring? Okay. And again, no shoes. He's a no-shoe guy. Then again, those kind of work. Yeah, let's go with that. And again, he is cold weather. He doesn't like the cold weather. So we're gonna bundle him up nice and warm. Ooh. Something like that maybe. It's just like we need it very, very warm, and like he does not want to be out in the cold. The one time he actually wears a shirt is when it's too cold outside to not wear a shirt. Even then, he wouldn't wear a shirt if it was possible for him to not to wear a shirt. And then let's go with I think those ones are gonna be my best. And then for shoes, we want to give him definitely boots, not galoshes, something like that. Yeah. And then we want to give him gloves. You're not giving him gloves? Oh, you give him some gloves, just not all the gloves. I hate you. Why aren't you giving him the gloves? Let's go with that. There we go. He needs a beanie. He definitely needs a beanie for winter. Yeah. So, female Vesta wears brown colors in winter. She definitely needs a beanie as well, actually, a hat for winter. In the cold weather, she needs a hat. Oh, that's so cute. Yes, no, I like that. I feel like the hat's like an offering to her. And I was gonna give her a hat for summer, wasn't I? This one here? Yeah, I quite like that. there. So we've got hot weather and cold weather. Cool. So those are the Fae of Earth. This is Vesta. In her two main forms. So yeah, people of Vesta live in sort of the northern area of this land. Yeah, they're farmers, workers. They are creative, but very much like with stones and rocks and things like that. Yeah, so that is Vesta. So I'm going to save Vesta. The Earth Fae. And I need to make them twins. So let's just give them that relationship. No, you're essentially the brother. And you are very, very close. you are identical to each other. Okay. I'm gonna need to take a quick break, cause I need to pee. But I don't have a break screen, and I don't have a good way to do this, which is why I've normally done shorter streams until today. But today I'm doing a long stream, and I forgot to pee before I streamed. So, I will be like 5 minutes. Can I put actually a message? Can I add text? I can. Alright, text. Be back soon. Let's go with arrow for now. I don't like that color. Let's go with... I need it to contrast. Would that work? No. That'll work. Okay. And then we want to... move it to there. Alright. I will be back soon. Hopefully it won't be too long. Okay, I'm back. Let's get rid of the be back soon. Alrighty. So, we've saved these guys. So now we're going to clear this and we're going to make a new Fae.
Zaffle, up, lever.
Yeah, go away. Alright. So, next up is Indra. And this is the Fae of Water. Which, actually, we've got a good starting sim right here as well. Indra. I don't have a good idea for this. The only thing I do know is that they're gonna be merfolk. And actually that hair does kind of work. Okay, let's get started. So, Indra... I almost feel like Indra, I want her to have a fantasy skin tone. But that's too much. I don't like this body shape that she's got. Yeah, like she's flowy, yeah, I think that there works. I definitely need more body shapes. Yeah, we'll go with that. I don't like her skin tone. I definitely think we need to go with the cool skin tones. Oh, you know what? What if we go for more sort of Asian heritage looking? 'Cause that's sort of where I'm leaning with this. That's very white. I don't want it very white. I hate all of these skin tones. Okay, so I can darken them. I don't want a warm skin tone. I don't feel... Then again, like, tanned works. But those aren't tan. None of those are, like, good tan color. That kind of works. I quite like... Okay, let's go with that color. Faces. That there is very Asian face, isn't it? What was her name? Indra. This is one that's they don't care whether you call them they, them, she, her, he, him, no matter what appearance they have, because they just go with the flow. They don't mind. Really none of the Fae mind, but this one particularly is like, meh. Call me what you like. And I want almost like, oh yeah, she's very chill, very relaxed. I do want, I want to just bring up her eyes a little bit. Yeah, let's go with that. Ooh, no, I don't want that. I almost want that. No, we'll go with just plain nice blue, but we're gonna give her like quite big eyes because she needs to be able to see underwater. And then we do need to change her coloring. I do kind of like this hair. Oh, it looks so much better like that. Yeah. Okay. She's not going to really wear makeup or anything like that, except maybe in the formal, or if it's like sort of actually, is there makeup that we can do as like included in her like as if it's like her skin. That kind of works. In which case it needs to be sort of like on every form. Yeah, I think with the eyes here, let's put this on all of them. And then, do I want eyeliner? I don't really want eyeliner or anything like that. No, that's too much. Lips? Do I want some lips? No, not on this form. Oh, I like that though. Where's the opacity? And brightness. Yeah, let's go with that there. That I quite like. And then absolutely she's not wearing this outfit. This outfit is just all wrong in all the wrong ways. She is going to be wearing... Again, she's definitely more of a summer fae. We need to put just any pants on her. Switching it to blue is going to help me. Yeah. Don't like that color. So obviously Indra's color is blue. Because of water. I like that one. Let me read her description. I've forgotten some things. So the land created by Indra isn't actually land. It is an archipelago. So it's ocean with little islands and floating cities and people who live under the water. Ooh, I already used this for someone, but that looks good. That kind of works. I quite like that. She needs smaller breasts because she's more athletic and, you know, more streamlined for the ocean sort of thing. So yeah, she is very like, you know, go with the flow, doesn't really mind, whatever comes comes, she'll work around it, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so the people who kind of worship Indra are those that live on the water. She very quickly left sort of the mortal plane up to the mortals. She does go and visit like from time to time, but not really. She doesn't really care. It's like, again, it's like, what happens happens. Ooh. I know these are petals, but that actually looks kind of good. Yeah. I haven't said what people... Oh, the other people who worship her are people who make and sell alcohol. They very much worship Indra. I think I like that one best for her. And then pants, we're going to get rid of green and go with blue. And I almost want to wear torn shorts for this. Are there like cut-off shorts or torn shorts? That's the wrong color. That's the right color. That's sort of what I want, but like ripped and torn almost. More... kind of like that, or yes, see, like this, like sort of castaway. Like she doesn't care. She wears clothes because the mortals require her to wear clothes for decency's sake. but she really doesn't care about clothes. Oh, those suit her. Okay. I'm gonna be switching up their pronouns. Yeah. She's also very creativity based, so carvings and things like that are often offered up to her. Again, I don't want to give her shoes. I don't think. Those kind of work though. Let's go with those right off the bat. Those work for her. So I am going to be doing 2 forms for her. And I'm using her because I'm just woefully bad at doing different pronouns to what I see, unfortunately. You've got nothing really good. That's nice. I don't want tattoos on all of them, but I do want tattoos on some of them. But only if they suit. See, just a nice, small, simple tattoo kind of works for her, doesn't it? I think I like that one. Just the one tattoo, I think. Unless it's like some cool chest or back tattoo. Oh, there's that one there. No, I think if I'm gonna do a tattoo on the male, I'll do that one.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like she can't sit still long enough to do tattoos, is kind of the vibe. Alright, formal. This is sort of the time that she forces herself to actually get dressed up and wear something like proper. And already I'm liking that one. I really do like that one. That one works very well for her. No. There's that, but again, that's not. That's more feathers and leaves and wings rather than waves, which is what I'm more going for. Why have you got the back tattoo? Excuse me? Go away. Okay, so I think the options are this one or... I'm gonna save that one. This one or that first one that I found. This one. What colors does this one come in? Is there a better colorway for it? No, there absolutely isn't. Okay. I do like this. It doesn't suit her hair though. What? I definitely got rid of the... Oh, for goodness sake. Tattoos are hard. What the heck? Like that, but it's almost too simple. I think I'm just gonna keep with this one. We need accessories for her for her formal. So let's go earrings. Ooh, those right off the bat are very pretty. And the darker blue. What else is there? Let's just have a quick look through. No, I think those are the best options. She's not wearing glasses. She definitely needs some sort of necklace. That's a bit chunky, but I do want like pearls or something oceany. Let's go to formal and see if there's any better pearls or necklaces under. non-formal. None of them are any good, really. That one looks quite nice. It's not the pearls I was wanting. There is this for pearls. But, oh, that almost works. That does work in the blue. Okay. I think we'll go with the blue there. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Again, no heart things or anything like that. Let's get... I feel like she goes kind of full out for the formal a bit more. So she'll give herself like eyelashes and all that jazz. She'll give herself a nice blush. And then she'll do like a proper lip. Yeah, I think that one works. That one... No, that one suits her dress better. And then she wears like gloves. Yeah, she goes full out for the formal wear. Gloves. Yeah. Let's get rid of green. We don't need it green. And we don't really need leggings because we can't see them. Absolutely going to have the skin effect. She should actually have the skin effect through all of it. To be perfectly honest, she should always look wet. Good. And then shoes. Oh, those right off the bat are so cute. Hang on, I need to see. I need to be able to see. Short dress, please. Those do kind of work. Can I do them in a darker blue? I do kind of like those though. They don't quite work, but I like them. You know what? Screw it. I like them. We're gonna keep them. Alright, so that's her formal. Indra. Faye. Athletic. She pretty much wears nothing for athletic. Shorts. Again, we need shorts. As short can be. Yeah, something like that. And then just, she will wear shoes for this. But yeah, simple. Again, yeah, it doesn't really care. Sleep. Sleep, I feel like she goes kind of a bit more. Yeah, she definitely wears that one for sleep. Which is, I know it's the same as Indra, as Vesta, but that's okay. Yeah. So what's this one? Party. Oh, party. I think I want a full body outfit. Something like this here. Why? Why with the tattoos? Okay. Get rid of all tattoos. And then I want her just to have the upper arm one. Where was it? This arm? That one. That is all I want her to have. Please stop giving her tattoos. Okay. Okay, party. Yeah, I think we wanted to do full body. Definitely want like something more like set-ish. That one again, I used that for Vesta already. I don't really want to use it again. Like essentially I want something that's like, ooh, I could wear this because Vesta wasn't able to wear it for the the other one. Oh, or this one. Actually, that one there. Because that looks like she's wearing a swimsuit underneath. And then shoes. Again, I think wedges suit her better. Let's go with those ones. And then swimwear. Now this is where I get to have a bit of fun. Because this is going to match her mermaid form. That one or this one? No, I think I like that. It matches her hair. And then her bottoms we are going to do probably just something simple, because 99 times out of 100 she's going to be wearing her she's going to be in a mermaid tail. I think those work. And no shoes. We'll get into a mermaid form in a moment. Hot weather. Again, I'm just going to keep it simple and go with something full body, something nice and simple. Again, I want something that's sort of easy to slip out of. Oh, that works. That looks cute. Okay, let's go with that. Actually, can I is there a better color way in that? That one? What's this? No, I don't like that. Yeah, I think that, and then shoes. I want those shoes, but in blue. What colors do these? Yeah, you come in blue. Why didn't you give me blue? Okay, that's fine. And then cold. She's more accepting of the cold than the Vestas, but she still doesn't really like it, is my thinking. Because you can't really swim in the cold as much. That works. We'll go with that straight off the bat. We won't bother about like other accessories like gloves or things like that. Again, she just kind of threw on what was warm and is dealing with it. Ooh, you can go for that there. Yeah, let's go with that there. That kind of suits her better. Okay, and now let's get her fish form. So, first things first, we definitely need to give her a blue tail. These are ugly blues. None of these are the blue I want. That almost works. That is way better. Yeah, I think I'll keep with this color. I don't think I'm gonna worry about accessories for her. I think I will do... That's the wrong color. That's the color. Yeah, she doesn't bother with clothes in her fish form. Does that mean she's gotten that shirt in the swimwear? No. Okay, good. Very nice. Okay, I like it. That one was much quicker. I'm getting in the flow of things. Okay. And her thing is, yeah, she left the humans quite early. She's kind of go with the flow. Creative. Let's go with creative. Maybe. Location. Beach life. There we go. Let's go with that. That's your aspiration. Child of the ocean. Child of the islands. And I think erratic works for you because you are the ocean. So, you know, you can get like rather yeah, you can go a little like that. You can go a little like that when you get going there, I think. Okay, So that there is Indra. I don't have a very clear picture of Indra, not as much as I do it with Vesta, so that's why she was almost a bit easier to do, because but her look is very much less like polished. But I still think it works. I don't really want to do a male version of her except to just like change her to male. Cause yeah, like it doesn't matter so much. Let's just save her here as Indra for now. And I'll bring her in and I'll have a look at what we can do for her male version. It won't be much. It's definitely not whatever this is. Oh, you've gotten some facial hair. We're definitely not keeping that hat. Or that hair. That hair has got to go. No, I don't like that. I don't have a good picture of masculine Indra. I've got like it is much easier for me to make feminine versions, so I'm gonna just keep Indra as Indra for now, and I will move on. Next is Cretin. Now I actually have a very clear image of masculine Cretin. So masculine Cretin. Cretin is the Fae of air. So even more like flighty and like hard to pin down as Indra. Much more. First off, we are going with the whitest of white. The whitest of white that looks nice. That one. And he is also going to be the first to have pointed ears. This was something I really wanted for him. Not that one. So for this image here, he is like sort of mad scientist meets kooky uncle meets like just that sort of oddball but is very, very cheerful all the time. All the Fae are quite cheerful. In my head. We need to go for white. I think I wanted that white. I've actually already made him. I might just bring him in. I've actually already made Cretin over here. At least the masculine version. So this is Cretin, the masculine version of Cretin. He's a bit more outgoing with his wardrobe for the general image, but yeah, he's thin, he's flighty, he's like it looks like he could be pushed over with a breeze, but also like he could float on it. Also, he has some piercings because he's kind of like the person that just go, oh yeah, let's go do that when someone suggests something. So yeah, he's also got trans toenail color because I thought that suited him. I have not done all of his outfits yet. I haven't done any of his outfits yet, except that first one. Let's get his other outfits done. That one. Ooh, can I do that for him? This Fae is also more likely to sort of dress less masculine. They don't care as much about sort of gender norms. They're much more easygoing with like wearing what they like. And not caring so much about the social implications of that. Again, very much you can call me they, you can call me him, you can call me she, it doesn't matter what form I'm in, I will accept all of them. I think I like that actually. And then for pants, let's go with... so as you can see, Cretin's color is white. Yeah, he's almost fashion forward. Like, eccentric to the point where his fashion is up and coming. Not sneakers, lace-ups. No, I don't like those. You know what? Let's give him heels. Hang on. Outfit category. Let's go back to formal. Let's get white. And let's get him a nice set of heels, I think. We don't want big and chunky. We want quite, like, delicate. I've already used those for someone. Those or those could work. Yeah, I think those work. You've lost your piercings. Come here. Piercings. Let's put your piercings in all of them. I've also given Cretin some skin effects here. I've given him some of these skin details that I think look kind of cloudish. Yeah. Just because I thought it kind of suited his look. Yeah. Alright. Workout. They don't really care about working out. Let's go with that one there. No, that looks horrible and I hate it.
Ooh.
Actually, I like the idea of them being sort of fashion forward and cutting edge. That's got the under boob shadow, which is a pain. I want something like this, like see-through, but without the under boob shadow. It's just annoying. Okay, what about full body?
Uh-huh.
You got anything good in the full body? That kind of works. And then let's give him nicer shoes. Yeah, let's just go with those. I think those work. Sleep. What the heck are you wearing? You don't get glasses. You don't need them. For sleep. Again, I almost want to do non-masculine. That. I want him wearing that. You can lose the necklace. I like that. Okay. Fashion forward except in sleep. But he does get the bunny slippers. I think that works. Again, so he's like fashion forward, but more because he just doesn't care about what other people think of what he's wearing. Party. Ooh. Oh, it gives me the under boob shadow. Stop it with the under boob shadow. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with this, I think. No, he needs full-length pants. Oh, the whites don't suit, and I don't like it. That works. Yeah, I think what was it? Was nope, that one. That works. Okay, we'll go with that. Oh, I could give him a skirt though. Get rid of masculine. How would a skirt work? That one? No, it doesn't work with the shirt. No, a skirt doesn't work with this shirt. So let's go back to that. And then let's give him some nice heels. Yeah, this. This is like sort of a more masculine look, but with some nice heels. And for swimwear, he's gonna wear tidy whities. Not those tidy whities. Those are actual tidy whities. I don't want actual tidy whities. What those? Can we do those? Yeah, let's do those and no shoes. Hot weather, no hat. He doesn't care about the sun. I like that shirt, but I want it in a different color, I think. It comes in white. Let's do it in white. You know what? I quite like his everyday outfit there. I'm just gonna change his shoes to some nice sandals. Yeah, and then cold weather. Again, he doesn't really care about the cold so much. He's not too concerned about it. I mean, he's air. He doesn't care. You know what? I quite like that on him. That is quite nice. Again, I'm automatically referring to him as him. Again, they're happy to take any pronouns. Actually, I might leave Cretin as just male. Like I've left Indra as just female. Because they both don't care so much. So they just kind of, this form works for what I need. And they're more likely to change their form, but at the same time, like not care if they get misgendered in a specific form. I need cold weather. I need boots. Let's get some nice boots. Ooh. Maybe no, those are too chunky. Them, they are a bit long. Because again, I don't have a good image for the female version of him. Let's just go with those again. Okay. So the other thing that we have here is Cretin
Wumpy Shumpy.
is a fairy.
Fleebola Fleebola.
So yeah, just wearing the same outfits there. But yeah, he's got some nice sort of pink and white and feathery wings. So Cretin sort of accepts he's happy to receive like anything that people offer, but often feathers are given as offerings or stuff like that. But there's specifically a group of followers that offer the air from their lungs as an offering to them to Cretin here. I have also, in thinking of this stream, decided that there is also a specific hermit who lives in a specific place of power, high up, and raises butterflies for Cretin. And it's like the life of the butterflies and the care of the butterflies, that is like their worship of Cretin. So that's one thing I've got there. And I've already like done all these things. So they're cheerful, creative, and non-committal. And I know non-committal in The Sims is sort of like a bad, seen almost as a bad thing. But this is more like a more flighty rather than non-committal. But the non-committal is the closest they can, and they want to be a Zen guru. They just want to chill. They want to relax. They don't want to worry about things. But they could also be a is there a bug collector? Yeah, nature nomad. But yeah, I think that's Zen guru. So that is Cretin. And I've done it like this to just save a bit of time because I've already done this, and we're only three phase in, and we're going for 2 hours. So, I'm happy to just sort of cheat this one a little bit. So we're just gonna save Cretin. And then we are going to move on to Kenna, who is the Fae of Fire. Now I have a clear version of Kenna for both male and female here. First off, they are not a fairy. They are nothing. Are they? Am I gonna make them something? I could make Cretin a spellcaster.
Scoobafa.
Sorry, make Kenna as a spellcaster. I kind of want to get Kenna done and then leave it for another day, but at the same time, I'm kind of losing energy right now. Unfortunately, 2 hours seems to be kind of my limit for streaming. I'm gonna try to get through Kenna. I'll try and get Kenna done. I'm gonna make a completely new sim for it.
Oh, lava.
You know what? You kind of look about right. We just need a few things. Okay, so you are Kenna. And we're gonna make you a spellcaster. Good. Yeah, I like your face. It kind of works. So what's your...
Finaya Skuno.
Shlo Vagila. Wanjini Makosa.
That works. Good. Okay. I like your face. We'll just do a few little edits to it. I want these. I want your eyes to be red. So the other thing here is Kenna obviously is a redhead. Do I want shorter hair? I think I want longer hair for the female version. The female version is sort of that very like she is that fiery redhead classic, you know, redheaded woman sort of stereotype. Yeah, that hair. I want your skin color to be different. I kind of want you to have fantasy skin color. Yeah, like that. And we're giving you ears. Different ears. We'll do the same as Cretin there. Okay. Good. Okay. Now accessories for you. Let's see. I don't feel like she wears much accessories, or if she does, it's like the dark stuff like this. That is hard to see. That gets blocked. That's a pain. Yeah, you know what? I quite like that in her ear. She doesn't wear glasses. I think there's only gonna be one Fae that wears glasses. Necklace. So, hang on. We gotta do some things here. So, first off, she is hot-headed, romantic. Self-assured, maybe, but I might change that one if I find something better. Disruptive. Disruptive could work. Yeah, maybe disruptive rather than... Yeah. And your aspiration. Ooh. I think you need a mischief aspiration. Deviance? Secret of secrets. Last Valentine was destroy the love. No. No. Chief of Mischief, I think, works. Yeah, I think Chief of Mischief. I think that works for you. I want you. Yeah, that better. Okay. Let's get some makeup. Yeah. That's our girl.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's get this on all of the ones where she'll be wearing clothes. I mean, she's wearing clothes on all of them, but you know what I mean. The ones where she will have accessories. Now, the great thing about this hair is I can do different hairstyles for different things, so that's going to be good. Obviously, we need to change her outfit to red. That. It doesn't work with her necklace there. No. Needs to be fierce. We need to have it. Need it to be. I am fierce. This is fierce. That's the sort of idea. That one's almost too soft. We're going...
Theory... Flopa.
Wonderful, thank you. Okay. I'm looking for a shirt for you. We need to be super fierce.
Ah.
Yeah, it needs to be really nice and fierce. Because you deserve a fierce outfit. So many of these are really soft. That kind of works. For an everyday fierce? So something like this. Oh, that. I don't even know why I'm looking at anything else. Yeah, no, absolutely that. That is that or that. I think I like this one better. And then pants. Let's go for a short skirt, but I think I'll go with black. So yeah, she's like red and black are her colors. So obviously red is her main color. We can find a red that suits, then we'll go for a red. But I think we're more likely to find a nice black that suits it. Like that. I almost want a little bit shorter. Oh yeah, that works. Yeah, so again, she is fierce, she is powerful, she is going to destroy you either because you just can't stop being obsessed with her, or because she will burn you to the ground. Those are your options with Kenna here. I think I liked this one. Yeah. And obviously she's got to have heels. She absolutely must have lovely red heels. Those red.
Especially.
Let's just do only red. I think it's limited, isn't it? Those work. Yeah. She absolutely needs accessories. We need to give her accessories. Red and black. I've lost it. There we go. We don't want it super chunky. We want kind of like this sort of thing. And then oh, I kind of love that, but that'll suit a different Fae. I think that was for a different Fae. That there. Yeah, let's go with that. And then rings. Again, we want red and black. Not that one. I've already used that one. I think I like that one though. Yeah. She's definitely more of a silver girly. Of course, she has to have nails for days. She is going to have the best killer nails ever. These right here. Yeah, those right there. And those are going to be on every single outfit. And then, of course, she's going to have some lovely fierce toenails. I don't know if I want any leggings for her. That's almost a bit too grunge. And there's these. Oh, that works. Okay, we'll go with those. And then we've already got shoes. Yeah. So this is Kenna so far. Formal, of course, we're going to have to go for a nice red gown, long dress. See, we don't want her to be a vampire. The point is not vampire. The point is fierce. Yeah, more like that. That. Oh, that looks like actual flames. That's gorgeous. Not that. Kenna had that. Not Kenna. Vesta had that. There's also that one. That feels like less. It doesn't feel like as fierce as this one.
Serious. Oh, lit.
Right, and then do I want accessories? Do I want gloves? I don't think I want gloves. I definitely want some bracelets and things though. Yes, absolutely that. And then let's go with that one. And then rings. Let's get some rings on here. There we go. And then shoes. I may just need to use the same shoes because there aren't any very nice red heels, to be perfectly honest. Let's go with the red and gold. And I feel like you need a necklace. That almost works. Yeah, I think go with that. And then the other thing I want to do is see if we got like a crown or something. No, we absolutely do not. Anything that looks semi-crownish? I want a tiara. I can do her hair in an updo. So there's this. But that's for winning prom royalty. And it's like, that's almost beneath her. Oh yeah. There's that one, or there's... No, that's too vampire-ish. That kind of works. But it feels like it's going into a culture that I don't know enough about to be able to use this one. That one works kind of nicely, but all of our other accessories are gold and black, so it doesn't quite work out right. That is for a different hair texture than what she has. Okay, but I kind of love that. So there's the simple updos. I think I like sort of this though. She is extra. She is always extra. Like if you give her a chance to be extra, she will extra. You don't wear a hat for this one. You will, however, put your hair up in a ponytail. I feel like. Not a short ponytail. Like that. Yes. And then we need red. Red. And some booty shorts. Those ones. And some red and black sneakers. Why are none of these any good? Let's just go with those. Those will work. Sleep. Now, her sleep outfit is going to be on the more spicy side. I think we go with this. Because I'm saving this one for the Fae of Love. I think that there works for her sleep outfit. And then we've got party. Party outfit. I think go for this one for this. No, there's also this. Let's get rid of the accessories there. Again, you have to keep in mind fierce. That is her vibe. Fierce, feisty, fiery. This, but in different colors.
Ooh.
That is not fierce, that is girl next door. That needs a lot of accessorizing that I don't have access to in this game to be classed as fierce. That is definitely not fierce. Okay, no, it needs to definitely be... I'm just going to put those on from now while I find a fierce enough top. Ooh. Ooh, that there actually looks quite alright. Definitely fierce. Definitely fierce, definitely showy. Definitely along the lines that I'm wanting. Just having a look to see if there's anything else that suits that I haven't already used. There's that. I don't like that. I like this. And I quite like those shorts, to be honest, as well. So let's then accessorize. I'm not going to do a whole pile of things. Why has she not got nails? Give her nails, please. Okay. And then I want leggings. We can do red for this, can't we? Yeah. Good, good, good. And then shoes. Let's see. beautiful job there. Good job. Alright. I think I need to go with... I don't mind those shoes. They don't go with that top, though. Those are silver on those. That doesn't work. Those. Let's go with those. They're not fully matching the rest of the outfit, but they'll work. Okay, swimwear. Again, skimpy, showy, fierce, all those lovely things. I don't need black for this. I need just plain red, and of course, no shoes. Cold weather. Actually, I quite like this outfit. But I think I like that one better. I think I'll wear sandals for this. If I can find some nice red sandals. No, let's go with those ones. Cold weather. She doesn't care about the cold. The cold doesn't bother her. She is, yeah. Yeah, she is, exactly. That is exactly what I mean. So you can see I'm waning.
Focus.
Focus. Yeah, that's exactly what I need to do. That works. That looks nice. Yeah.
Theory.
So this here is female Kenna. There will be a masculine Kenna. Now Kenna is probably the only one who will get jealous. Because she's like, she won't care if she flirts with other people, but if the people she has claimed flirts with others, then she'll get upset. Because she's possessive. Okay. Yeah. So that is Kenna. I'm quite happy with her. And yes, I know most of these guys are like thin, but the elements just work more towards thin Sims. And also I like styling thin Sims better. But I am waning. I want to do a male version. I'm gonna do a male version first. Because I have an idea for a male version. Very similar, to be perfectly honest. We're just going to change you to male. You look completely different. Why did you change that?
Blancula.
We want...
Oblish. Bernala Flow.
Yeah. I need to change your face entirely. Your face is horrible and I hate it. We want... thin, angular face, sort of. Oh, your skin tone changed. I need to go figure out what your skin tone is. We want to... hang on, go back. I want to change your face. No. No. That's a bit too strong. No. 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 I'll know it when I see it. That kind of works, but I hate the eyes. Okay, I just need to get it to like good enough and then I will work on it. Because it's just getting more and more extreme and bad. Okay, let's get a good face shape then. Not worrying about the eyes or the other features, just getting a nice shape of face. Which I want like sharp. There, that works. Let's just lessen your jaw. Okay. Eyebrows. I want like thin spiked angular eyebrows. Yeah, there we go. Let's go with those. Change the eyes. I want round, but with of course the actually no, we'll go with the normal red. Yeah, I quite like those. Okay, nose I'm alright with, lips I'm alright with, chin, like I said, I want it to be a little bit less, but that's okay. Now hair. Hair, we are doing short and spiky. If I can get short and spiky with like different colored tips, that'll be good. So let's see if I can do that. Not that. That, not in that color. Is there a better color? There's that one, but that almost works. Why is that the black? Why did these colors not match their swatches in the slightest? Okay. I think that one's going to be my favorite. For this, is there another color? There's that. Definitely not doing dreads for him. Yeah, I think that sort of spiky updo with the different colors works. I need to make it so you don't match the hair and you're just the dark red. Thank you. Again, we want him to have pointy ears. Alright. And your body shape is fine, it's just covered. So again, fierce, dude man bro, like that sort of the bad boy at school sort of vibe. So like that actually kind of works. But also sort of at the same time that, but no, I'm going to be using that for someone else. There's also that sort of vibe. But no, I want the, sort of that more that bad boy, the sort of that sort of thing. That there is actually kind of perfect. Yeah. Or like, I don't want him to have bare arms.
Ooh.
Why is that so ugly? It's because it's not a good red. Yeah, I think that sort of strap one that I've tried was good. Where is it? That one. That's the vibe I'm wanting to go for. And then I think I want black pants to go with this.
Specially.
I want like black leather pants is what I'm wanting. Not like super shiny.
Flopa. Beshnita.
Yes, good on you. Ooh, those there. Those match quite nicely. Okay, and then shoes, of course. Something kinda. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, your formal. That's pretty good for your formal. I'm just gonna change your shoes. to that. That works for your formal. I'm not giving him any accessories. I don't think the accessories work for him. I know exactly what shirt I want him to wear for working out. And it's that one there. Ooh, or that one there. No, we don't want his armor spare. And then we want... I want red. I don't want...
Ooh. Bonkus.
That works. Good. And then sneakers. Those ones. And then sleepwear. Again, I think you're the type that will wear no shirt. And your underwear is going to be that one.
Swabius.
Because it just has to be. And then party. Party. I want kind of something, something like this, like something not formal but nice. I don't think that suits him. But at the same time, it kind of does. No, I think I'll keep that for one of the other Fae that I've got in mind. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, let's go with those and then get red pants. Like those. You know what? That works right there. Let's change your shoes maybe to... Is there a plain red? No. There is a plain black of these, and I think that'll suit. Okay, swimwear. No shoes.
Sculafa. Swabius. Float.
Again, ooh. Yeah? Speedos? Yeah, let's go for Speedos. No, you don't have accessories. You're not really a suns out, guns out sort of person. You are that sort of person, though. Maybe. Or...
Sculafa. Ooh.
That, maybe? Yeah, let's go with that, and then get some... something nice underneath. Like that? Yeah, let's go with that. And then just... I hate that. That does not work. Them. Just let's go with them. Again, you don't really feel the cold, so it's more just the looks of it.
Bonkus.
I'm so draining. I'm right at the end of my ability to function. So I'm sorry if this is kind of all over the place. Oh, that works. Oh, I kind of love your slippers. But no, we need to change them to, like, those. I'm very much at the end of my ability to function. But yes, this is Kenna. We have female Kenna and masculine Kenna. So those are my 4 physical element Fae. I will come back at some point and do the metaphysical element Fae when I have recovered some energy. But yeah, it seems like about 2 hours is my sort of limit for streaming there. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye 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 bye.